Got a Cardi on me poppin' when I shoot, I never miss. She gon' ask if I'm in love, I never lie, I plead the fifth. Only want me cause I'm icy and I'm pricey with the fit.
Okay, so before I get started, I want to welcome you guys back to another episode of the New York Knicks My League on the channel. But before I do get started, as always, make sure you show some love down below. It's free. It only helps the community grow. We're on the road to 1K, and I want to shout out my man DC. Hold on, let me pull it up on my phone real quick. My man DC, he left three banger comments, but 2 of them were on an Outlaws video, so we'll address those 2 comments in my next Outlaws video, which will probably be next week. This was on episode 6 of the Knicks series. He said, fuck 1K, we on the way to 100. What that means, I don't know, because we're almost to 600 already. He said, also the intros are getting more and more lit. Good shit, my boy. Side note, get out of the comments and like the damn video. You heard the man. Get the fuck out the comments, like the damn video, even though I do cherish you guys' comments. So thank you, DC. You're a goat. Oh, hold on. There's more comments on that video. I want to address all of them. I'm not just going to address DC. I want to address all of them. There's also my man Nets basketball emoji GH. He says you should play games like Nets, Lakers, Celtics, Bulls, and maybe the Warriors since you're national TV caliber. I mean, obviously. Yeah, I intended to, but like I addressed the comment in the comment section. I said I've been playing worse teams to try and gain some momentum since we're a lottery team right now, which we're the 10th seed, so we're going to get to that. He also said, yo, my dog, what's up? I've been busy lately. Excited to catch up. You are OG of the channel already, Nets, so we love to have you here. And also, before I do get started, we have the kombucha watermelon wonder on deck. It's delicioso. So I know I said today was going to be the final episode of the regular season, but we're kind of the 10th seed, so we're gonna sim the regular season. We can't seem to pick up any momentum whatsoever. We're going to simulate the regular season, the rest of the regular season in today's episode, and we're going to get into the offseason instead. Chris Middleton and Darius Garland both want to test free agency. I intend to bring both of them back and then trade Chris Middleton. Carmelo Anthony, he honestly can walk, especially if he's expecting $15 million. He can definitely walk. And then Jordan Nwora, I'd like to bring him back, but if he wants $10 million, I probably won't bring him back. And then Io, I'd love to bring him back as well. So the postseason awards, if you do care, Giannis wins his 3rd MVP with 30 points per game, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Absolutely ridiculous from Giannis. And then Josh Giddey, Rookie of the Year, 14 points per game and 7 rebounds and 5 assists. Andre Drummond, 6th Man of the Year in Philly. Giannis also wins DPOY, so that's his 2nd season winning DPOY and MVP. Tyrese Maxey, Most Improved Player in Philly. Ime Udoka, Coach of the Year, and then whoever that is wins Executive of the Year. Now, if you can't tell by the top right corner, we are the 9 seed, meaning we are in the play-in tournament against the Chicago Bulls, and we make it out to face the Boston Celtics, which I don't expect us to go far. We took the Celtics to 6. That's a W. We took the 1 seed to 6. We're going to simulate the rest of the playoffs, and then we have some team building to do because it's the offseason. And like I said in the last one, I have been looking forward to the offseason in this series because there are so many changes that I'm going to make, because we are absolutely dog shit right now. Even though on paper our roster is really, really well built and really good, we have a ton of changes that I plan to make this offseason.
So it's quite evident that we need to figure things out around here. Dipping into the luxury tax just to finish in the 9th seed is quite frankly unacceptable. And from an experienced GM of your caliber, I expect better. First order of business. After that train wreck last season, Tom needs to go. It's clear he isn't our guy for the head coaching position, and I expect you to bring in a championship caliber coach. Secondly, my only demand in regards to players is this. You need to decide if you want to go young and build for the future or go all in and win now. Having guys like Bam next to Chris Middleton, even though Chris Middleton was good for the win now aspect, we had too many guys who weren't ready to win a championship now. Now, I don't mind dipping into the luxury tax, shelling out, paying those luxury tax fees, shelling out some extra cap space, but I need wins out of that extra cash. All right? Glad we're on the same page. That's all I got.
And since we weren't in the lottery, I don't feel too guilty about not having my pick because we are a non-lottery team. Now, Chris Middleton, apparently he's not a free agent and neither is Darius Garland, so Chris Middleton can now be traded, meaning I can possibly trade up in this draft and pick up an absolute young stud. Staff signing Tibbs. You up and out of here, Tibbs. You're gone. Get him out of here. This season was terribly fired cordially, but you got to get up and out of here, Tibbs. I apologize. No, I don't, because you were absolutely dog shit this season. There are other guys we can bring in. Michael Stauffer. We're gonna throw him an offer. We're also gonna throw an offer at I don't want Jeff Hornacek. We'll throw one at Jacob Underwood as well. And then we'll see who we can get. We get Michael Stauffer. Let's go, the best head coach in the game. That is a W. Now, NBA draft time. I have my eyes on one guy in specific. He is the Big Ten Player of the Year in real life. None other than Johnny Davis. Actually, there isn't really a trade I could make for the number 1 pick because the Pacers are absolutely they're swamped in salary cap right now. But we can go for the 4th pick from the Magic. They do want some... Ooh. This trade isn't bad. We also... Oh. This trade isn't bad. Chris Middleton, who I want to get rid of. We have to give up Emmanuel quickly, which is tough. But we get an elite defensive forward in John Isaac. And we get the 4th pick from the Orlando Magic. Now, I'm going to hold on to that trade. We're going to remember that. The 4th pick, the only reason I didn't pull the trigger right away is because I'm not sure if Johnny Davis will fall to 4. So we're going to see if there's no offer for the number 1 pick. I know they're in cap trouble, the Spurs. Well, do they have a trade package ready for Chris Middleton? They don't. I'm not ready to prepare. I'm not prepared to give up Darius Garland. I'm not prepared to give up Cat either. So the number 3 pick with the Spurs might not be able to be a thing. We'll look at number 2. I think I'm liking the number 4. I'm thinking I'm liking our chances at number 4. Okay, number 2, they don't want to trade that. We're going to trade up to number 4 from the Magic. We're going to take that Chris Middleton and Emmanuel quickly package. That John Isaac coming back is an absolute W. So now we come into the draft with a lottery pick, a top 5 pick at that. The Pacers, they take Chet Holmgren at 1, which is honestly expected. I'm just waiting on my guy. I do have a backup plan if he doesn't fall to 4, but I'm hoping he does. The Hornets take whoever that is. You can have him. My guy is still on the board. Okay. Ooh, 28 points per game in college. That's a W. The Spurs, please don't take Johnny Davis. Let's go. Jabari Smith to the Spurs. We get the man himself out of Wisconsin, the reigning Big Ten Player of the Year for the UW-Wisconsin Badgers. 16 trade offers. We'll look at them. We'll look at our trade offers first. Jared Allen's a W trade. Tyrese Halliburton's a good trade. Killian Hayes, Alfred Sengun. We can drop down to 5. We could also trade down to 7. Do I drop down to 5 just for that extra first-round pick? Do I do it? Do I risk Johnny Davis? I'm not going to risk it. I don't care about that first-round pick. We are good to take... Where's he at? Where's my guy? Hello? Hello? Where's my guy? Yo, whoever made this draft class is wildin'. Bro. They have Johnny Davis as the 60th or 55th best player in this draft class. I love Johnny Davis in real life, but I don't think this draft class is ass. I might have to take someone else like a Paolo Banchero, even though I don't want to take Paolo Banchero. Nothing against Banchero, but Johnny Davis is one of the best, if not the best player he's not the best player in the draft class, but he's one of the best players in this draft class. So, I don't know, bro. I guess the draft class isn't that bad. He has a B+ 3-point shot. He's averaging 24 on 47% from 3. But I think I'm going to trade down. I'm definitely going to trade down. We're going to trade our 4th pick. We're going to see what we can get. I might also toss in one of our players, like a Karl Anthony Towns. Ooh, a Darius Garland plus the 4th pick. Hold on. Ooh, we could get Chet. What if I did Cat instead? We're exploring all of our options here. There's Chet Holmgren. Ooh. No. But I do think I'm going to trade down, though. I'm going to trade down. We're going to see what we can get. I think it's just going to be... I might even be able to... I'm going to drop to 7. I'm going to drop to 7 with Minnesota. The Timberwolves take Jalen Duren. Okay, they have to replace Karl Anthony Towns. The Thunder... Paolo Banchero, okay, he's best available. I didn't want Paolo Banchero because we're good at the 4 and 5 spots in Bam Adebayo and Cat, so we're good. The Pistons, I don't think they'll take him either because they have Cade, they have Sadiq Bey, they have a lot of guys at the guard position. I just called Sadiq Bey a guard like an idiot. Usman Dieng. Okay, we're going to see if we can trade down even a little bit more because Johnny Davis is ranked 55th in this draft class. I'm assuming his potential is going to be really high. as his should be because he's one of the best players in college basketball. We could get Tyrese Halliburton, who is a W. There's Alfred Sengun. You know what? I'm going to do it. We're going to take him, the man himself, Johnny Davis, out of Wisconsin at the 7th spot in the draft. Now, I know for a fact he's going to have really high potential because he's Johnny Davis. He is one of the best college basketball players this year. So, Johnny Davis, even though you're the 55th ranked prospect, ooh, I'm rethinking it. We can always trade for a second-round pick because, yeah, we can always trade for a second-round pick. That's fine. We can trade for a second-round pick. Blake Wesley looks good. He looks really good. Oh, wow, he looks really, really good. As much as I want to take Blake Wesley because he's best available, ranked 5th, he's a point guard. I mean, I guess he can run the 2 next to Darius Garland. He's 6'5". He has the size for it. He is an elite 3-point shooter. I'm going to take Blake Wesley. I'm going to take Blake Wesley. Let me stop capping. Point guard / shooting guard, 6'5" out of Notre Dame. That is going to be our pick for this draft. We trade down to 7. 42-inch vertical. He is stupid athletic. He can shoot the ball at a high clip. He can finish at the rim. I think that's a W pick. Then you already know we had to pick up the 2nd pick in the 2nd round. We're going to send him a user pick because I still want my man. I still want my man. He should still be on the board because he's ranked stupid low. But I want my man. I traded for the 2nd round pick. Give me Johnny Davis. Give me Johnny Davis out of Wisconsin. 20 point per game scorer in the sim. On 47% from 3. Absolute W pick. And with a 32nd pick in the draft, I'd say that's a W. All right, so we're going to sign both of our rookies to their rookie contracts. Johnny Davis, they are tweaking on my mans. He is going to be a walking W for us this season, and I'm going to call it now. Team player options, I'm going to actually decline Isaiah Thomas's team option. We're going to throw a team option at Io because Io is a young, promising star. So we're going to bring Io back. We're also going to throw our qualifying offer at Lucas Semanek and Jordan Nwora. Now it is free agency time. Not that we have a ton of money. We actually are in the negative. Where do we have money committed? Carmelo only wants $1 million. I wouldn't mind bringing Carmelo Anthony back for that much. Jordan Nwora, we're going to hold cap on him. We're going to renounce our rights on IT. There's a lot of moves I'm going to make here. Affordable. We can't really afford anybody. I guess I could throw a contract at Bryn Forbes. Get a nice role player off the bench, a player-proven role player, or a playoff-proven role player. We're just going to begin negotiation right away. 1-year deal, $2.89 million. That's a beautiful contract there, Bryn. Actually, Carmelo Anthony wants $16 million, and he's not interested in negotiating with us. So, Melo up and out of here. Now, free agency wasn't where I planned to make a ton of moves. I'm going to keep it about free agency wasn't where I planned to make a ton of moves. It was now in the trade market. Now, I want to build a team that fits and plays well together, which obviously we didn't have last season because we were the 9th seed. So, guys like Cat, guys like Bam could be on the board this season. It's going to be tough to see some of the guys go that I brought in first season to build a big 3, but you got to do what you got to do. Okay, so this might be a hot take. Cat, phenomenal for us in the first season. Really good for us in the first season. But we need to make changes. This trade is really appetizing. Masai threw me a W trade. There's a trade for Damian Lillard as well. I'm not really interested in that because he's 32. There's a lot of really good trades here. There were 2 that caught my eye. This one, John Collins and Clint Capella, really caught my eye. And then Tyrese Halliburton and Rashawn Holmes really caught my eye. But the one that really I'm leaning towards is Scotty Barnes and Pascal Siakam. Scotty Barnes, 21 years old, budding, so much potential, oozing with potential. He's elite at everything. I know his potential's in the 90s. Cat is about to hit his peak. He peaks around 88. Obi Toppin, it would be sad to see him go, but we bring in Scotty Barnes, who can play the 3 and 4, so John Isaac can start. And then Pascal Siakam. I think I'm going to take that trade. I'm sorry if you hate this trade, but for the betterment of the team, I think it's the best move to make. Karl Anthony Towns is almost peaking. We had him last season. It didn't work out. It didn't work out here in New York. It didn't work out. Obi Toppin, he was a good, solid rotational piece, but now we get 2. One guy who's going to come off the bench and be elite, and then one guy who's going to start and produce at an elite level, which Scotty Barnes is going to be the guy that's going to start. Now I'm second guessing myself. Do I actually want to make this trade? I also see this trade, which I like so much. It is such a good trade. Tyrese Halliburton and De'Aaron Fox Ooh. But the thing is, we're trading Bam, which I don't mind trading Bam, but we have Darius Garland at the 1, meaning they're just filling spots that we already are good at. And Darius Garland is going to turn into one of the best point guards in the league, which I know because I sim a lot of 2K. So as much as I like that trade in terms of just straight star power, it's not the best trade in terms of fit. I want to take that trade so bad, but in terms of fit, it's such a bad trade for us. So this trade is going to be really hard to make. I like this trade a lot. Now, I knew I would have to package 2 of our guys for a top tier star. Shea at this point in his career is a top tier star, and he's only going to get better. And then Josh Giddey, I love this trade. I love this trade so much. Bam and Darius Garland are they're an elite duo. I know no matter what trade I make, I'm gonna get absolutely flamed in the comments because quite frankly, Bam and Darius Garland are an elite front or 1 in 5 duo, but Shea and Josh Giddey, bro. See, in real life NBA now in 2022, I'm keeping Darius and Bam in a heartbeat. But we have to acknowledge that we've played with Darius and Bam for an entire season, and we were the 9th seed. Chemistry's turned off, so chemistry's not an issue. But Shea comes in and instantly gives us an elite star at the point guard position, plus Josh Giddey, who is only going to get better. Plus, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's tied down for 5 years. And in worst case scenario, I can trade Giddey down the line. And we need big changes. I'm going to take the trade for Shea and Josh Giddey. I did it. That's it. I made the trade. I pulled the trigger on the trade. Now I want to see how our starting 5 shapes out after that trade. There's Shea, Josh Giddey, John Isaac, Karl Anthony Towns, and Gorgie Jang. We're gonna have to acknowledge that Gorgie Jang. We're gonna have to get somebody to come in. Okay, we got something cooking. Blake Wesley has ridiculously high trade value now. If we package him with Lauri Markkanen plus a pick, we could be in for a good starting caliber center. There's Onyeka Okongwu and Clint Capella. There's Mike Conley, which Cole Anthony, really good players, don't get me wrong, just not what I'm looking for position-wise. I'm going to keep my eye on this Clint Capella trade because Clint Capella, I've used him in so many series, and he is absolutely ridiculous. I found my trade. I found it. 2 seconds plus Lauri Markkanen and Javonte Green for Clint Capella and a first. We fleeced the Atlanta Hawks. Now look at our squad. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Josh Giddey, John Isaac, Karl Anthony Towns and Clint Capella, Obi Toppin, Blake Wesley, Ayo, Jordan Nwora, and Bryn Forbes off the bench. The only thing we lack is a backup center. That's it. Our team is elite as it stands. We need a backup center, and that is it. Now, Johnny Davis could be on the block. So Bryn Forbes literally can't. I don't want to trade Ayo. Actually, we could probably get a decent center if I did Jordan McLaughlin and like 2 picks. So right now, quite frankly, we just don't have the assets to trade for a backup center. So Clint Capella is just going to have to hold it down, and then Cat's going to have to take some center minutes when Obi Toppin slots into the 4. But this is going to be our team for the start of Season 2. Is it a ton better? No. But is our team more well-rounded? Yes. We have a complete 9-man rotation with Shea, Josh Giddey, John Isaac, Clint. Oh, actually, I forgot. I forgot about free agency. Oh. We don't have a ton of cap to play around with, but there are some studs. Aiden Dermanenko, how you feeling about bringing your talents to New York? Team quality. Okay. How much money does he want? How much does he want? He wants 4.3 or 6. I can't give him that. We're going to have to walk away, Aiden. Oh! He accepted a contract for half of what he wanted? Yo! 2K messed up. 2K messed up by letting me get Aiden Dermanenko. 8+ 3-point shooting from a big 7-2 big bro. Raps. Give me the league. That's it. Shea, Giddey, John Isaac, Cat, Clint Capella, Obi Toppin, Blake Wesley, Aiden Dermanenko, Ayo, and Jordan Nwora. Plus Bryn Forbes and Johnny Davis. Our team is deep. Our team is well-rounded. I am very excited to get into Season 2. But that's for the next video. If you enjoyed, as always, make sure to show some love down below. I had so much fun. I didn't even finish my kombucha. You guys are all beautiful. This video probably won't be too long, but we had to reconstruct this Knicks squad. And now I'm very confident we can make a run in the Eastern Conference. I love you. You're beautiful. Peace.